Admiral, talking about the military point of view, after nearly 2 weeks of intense strikes, US intelligence reports, I'm going to quote some of that, US intelligence reports say that Iranian regime is not close to the collapse. What does that essentially tell us about Iran's military resistance? We're sitting on the 12th day. Donald Trump, according to him, the war has already been won. But then why are missiles flying in the air?
Well, thank you for getting me on your show. I think we have to pay attention to what Ambassador Meera Shankar just now she said.
Yeah.
When will Iran run out of its ballistic missile? It is very unknown quantity because, mind you, they have a very, very large stockpile. That's number one. Second thing is that IRGC, the Revolutionary Guard Corps, is a totally an independent organization which actually does not take orders from the president or the prime minister, whosoever is in the chain. It only takes from the supreme commander. Now, the supreme commander right now, as you know, that the entire sort of decision-making body is in a bit of turmoil. So we would think that the IR is absolutely autonomous, which makes life very difficult because they will continue, everything is by and large automated in the sense that they look at a target and the firing begins to start from you don't know. Most of them are underground missiles from the surface to air and back to surface. And as the ambassador said that, you only mentioned that a lot of the inputs are being given by the Chinese and the Russians. Yeah. Chinese through the Baidu satellite. I know that Chinese have about 270 odd satellites over the Indo-Pacific, and they know exactly who's where. So targeting is not a big problem, with China. So I would like to believe, firstly, that none of these three demands are actually they will not be able to meet, particularly when it comes to Israel, because both these countries want to sort of wipe out each other. Okay. So unless the Israelis and President Trump decide that, okay, we should put a halt, the Iranians will continue to fire everything in auto. President Trump has said that we have achieved our aim. That's a very political statement because otherwise he might get impeached by his own senators back in US.
Yeah.
They're quite upset with him. So
and the electorate, you heard the bite yourself, Admiral. The entire electorate, he says the operation was called Epic Fury. I mean, all the emphasis on the name, and the crowd breaks into this rapturous applause as if, the name of the mission has already done what the objectives and the military set out to do in the first place.
No, you are right. You are absolutely right. You said it. The point is that he has got a supporting crowd of MAGA.
Yeah.
Some of the senators who are, part of MAGA, but they are now getting upset every day.
Yeah.
Because, they will have little more casualties.
You just casualties, sir, look at the math. The math is not in their favor. Will the aftermath be in their favor? That's a completely different thing. But the math is certainly not in their favor. $50,000 Shahid drones. And that's an upper benchmark. To intercept them, look at the amount of money that they actually have to shell out. The Patriot system, the THAAD missile system, anywhere between $3 million to $12 million. And if they fail to intercept, the catastrophe is going to be devastating and fatal as well.